Here's what I'm saying. Everybody's entitled to, at the end of the day, I'm still not, and with respect to the firefighters, if this amounts to a loss of revenues for the city, obviously we're going to keep the firefighters, but we got to come up with a plan for another $800,000 or $500,000, whatever the differential is between holding them on and what the budget requires. I'm not.
Shh. Quiet, please.
Sir, if you can't be in order,
please have respect for
you're going to have to be in order. So I'm not ready to make those decisions tonight. I don't even know what those numbers are. So I think the smartest thing that we can do is to take all of this information, everything that has been said, and understand that this needs to be thought through. There are some additional questions that we have. And so, at the appropriate moment, Mayor, I think that what we should be doing is deferring this as has been recommended. And what we should do is continue to look at this and figure it out, listen to residents, inform them, allow them to understand.
Quiet,
Listen,
please.
folks, I'm going to tell you, I've been working so hard to figure this thing out. This is a very complicated legal problem. And at the end of the day, the thing that I fear most, listen to me, the thing that I fear most is that you end up with your center and a huge tax increase to go with it. And some of you may be willing to do that, but I got to tell you, there's a lot of folks in this city that aren't. So we need to think this thing through. Okay? This requires some thought. And I don't think we have all the answers here.
Okay.
So, Mayor, at the appropriate time, when the commissioners are done, I think I'm going to make a motion.
You have the floor.
I'm going to make a motion to defer this item for further review and to bring it back so that we can continue to consider items, quite frankly, 10 and 11.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to give the Vice Mayor brief before I get a second on, if I get a second.
Okay, Mayor, I do appreciate that. I thank you for that. Again, I don't see that there's any reason to defer this evening. I think we should take action upon it. We should move forward. We have the answers. We know what's going to happen. The things that, and again, this is for us. As has been said tonight, that whole project, we don't have any control over that project anyway, so whatever they're going to do is going to be between Southwest Ranches and those folks. So there is no reason to defer this evening. We should go forward with this. We should protect our city. We should protect our residents. And when I say I just want to clarify, Commissioner, when I was referring to roads, I'm not talking about the initial building of the roads. I'm talking about the year after year wearing down of the roads that have to be paid and fixed and repaired and paved over again. And my question, I just have one quick question, Mayor.
Okay, quickly.
Very quickly, Mayor, and I do appreciate your indulgence here. City Attorney, if in fact this item went forward this evening and was approved this evening, and again, the town, I would assume it would have to be the town, because I shouldn't make that assumption. I'm not going to make that assumption. If in fact this item were approved this evening and there was a suit brought by someone, whomever, over this termination of this that included this crazy water sewer language, would the city not be covered by sort of the sovereign immunity and therefore limited on the amount of money that would have to be paid out for that?
May I respond, Mayor?
Please.
Classic legal answer, it depends. Depends upon how they couch their lawsuit. And I'm not in public going to give them the ingredients of how to sue you.
I would hope that you would not. I would
Okay.
certainly hope that you would not. But I would expect that you would do everything to make that happen for us if that's the case. So I guess what I'm saying is that amount of money, although no one loves to give up any amount of money or to lose any amount of money, it clearly pales in comparison to what I think the financial impact on the city would be through devalues of homes, therefore devalue and taxes to the city, actual actual financial impact to residents that own those homes out there who now think that they have a home that's worth X number of dollars, and when they go to sell it, they actually have lost a huge amount of that, and we all know that that is what happens. The cost, again, I say the cost that's going to come from the taxpayers, because we are going to have to repair those roads out there, and we are going to have to do those things. I think that amount of money that we would be sued for just pales, absolutely pales in comparison to what the actual cost to the city and to these residents would be. And one thing that has not been brought up here this evening, Mayor, and I always do try to bring it up where there are resident issues, is what about the quality of life for our residents in the city? We are elected officials who are supposed to make very tough decisions, and our goal is to provide the best for our residents, to protect them at every step of the way, and to make their lives in Pembroke Pines, as we win these awards, we do all of this stuff all the time here. Guess what? We will not be getting those kind of things anymore. We may be getting some other kind of award that we really don't want to get.
You know I'll always commit to doing that, Vice Mayor.
I know, Mayor, you're always very good about that.
Commissioner Castillo. On a motion.
I've made a motion to defer the item and to study.
Have you made that motion?
I've made a motion.
Commissioner Castillo.
Motion to defer this item and to have administration come back to us in a workshop setting with all the answers, including property tax reviews, legal reviews, these environmental reviews. Let's sit down and take a look at it all, because there are serious repercussions here, and the people in this room are not the only ones that are affected. It's the whole city that would have to pay this. So
Second by Commissioner McCluskey. All those in favor, call the roll on
Are we gonna
deferral.
have any public
No, there's no discussion on deferral. All those,
Public input?
no, not on deferral. Call the roll on deferral, please.
Commissioner Castillo,
Yes.
Commissioner McCluskey,
Yes.
Commissioner Schechter,
Yes.
Commissioner
Call the roll,
Schechter,
please.
Commissioner Schechter,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Seipel,
Absolutely not.
Mayor Ordus.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you.